guys and girls, brilliant pharmacists. Um, in this short video, I want to share with you something that I have learned this week. To be honest, I didn't. Maybe I didn't pay attention to it earlier, or maybe it was just an update. I was locuming this week, and there were a lot of prescriptions coming in from this GP that was prescribing doxycycline, and you can see that the pharmacy where I was working, you see the prescriptions that came in from the doctor all had these instructions on it, that this warning that the patient is to avoid lying down for 30 minutes after taking the capsule. I knew this about other tablets, but I didn't know this about doxycycline. So you can see the label here said 56, so one to be taken daily with a full glass of water. It specifies that it's an antibiotic, and then avoid lying down flat for 30 minutes after taking the capsule. And then you have in small writing all the automatic computer generated warnings. But this warning about, you know, avoid lying flat for 30 minutes after taking the capsules is not yet updated in the computer system, so it doesn't automatically show up on the label. So it's our responsibility as pharmacists to actually make sure that this warning does go on the label, and that the patient is aware that they are meant to stay upright in an upright position for at least 30 minutes after taking the capsule. So when I saw this, I wanted to make sure that uh, this is truly the case. So I went to the SPC, to the summary of product characteristics, and to check to see if that is actually an accurate warning. And as you can see here, it gives us the dose. Another method of administration, it says Vibromycin capsules, which is just a brand name for doxycycline, should be taken with adequate amounts of fluid. This should be done in a sitting or standing position, and the patient should be advised to remain upright for at least 30 minutes after taking a dose. So it's our responsibility as pharmacists to make sure that we are the ones that have to advise the patient to remain upright, like the SPC says. And it says Vibromycin capsules should be taken well before bedtime to reduce the risk of esophageal irritation and ulceration. So basically, if the patient takes it short, like just before bedtime, and they lie down, there is a risk of irritation of the throat and possible ulcerations. And there's a risk of gastric irritation as well. But you can take it with food or milk, and it would help with minimizing the gastric irritation. It says that the study indicates the absorption of fibromycin is not influenced by food or milk. But yeah, definitely, I'm gonna make sure from now on that I put this on the label, and maybe even have a chat with the patient when he collects his medication, because the patient should be advised that to remain upright for at least 30 minutes after taking the dose. Do write in the comments if you were aware of this. I thought it may be that they just updated the SPC, and it's something new they added, like discovered now. But I think they just put the emphasis on it because okay, date of revision of the text. It was due for revision in 2021. Maybe they actually have done that. But this is an old that the says that the date of last renewal was 14th of October 2007. So please write in the comments below if you were aware of this warning or not. Maybe I'm late to the party and I'm just discovering this, but this wasn't in my list of tablets that I would have advised for the patient to actually sit upright for half an hour after taking it. And as doxycycline is becoming more and more popular on prescriptions, I think it's very important that we as pharmacists are aware of this warning and we pass it on to the patient either verbally or preferably in writing on the label. So it would be there for the patient or for anyone else that might help the patient administer the medication. So I hope this video was useful to you. Until the next video, God bless.
There is a shortage of community pharmacists in Ireland. The main factor for the shortage is that Ireland is not training enough pharmacists to suit its needs. The shortage is being addressed in different ways, among which are proposals to create a new school of pharmacy and thus create more college places. But even if that was approved, it would take 6 years to start producing pharmacists. The solution that would produce faster results would be international recruitment. But pharmacy systems are different in every country, and pharmacists need time and training to adapt. That's not a perfect fit for pharmacists or employers. And the perfect fit is the very thing that inspired the founding of Kamik Recruitment. In the Inuit language, Kamik means perfect fit. So here at Kamik Recruitment, we decided to address this shortage by creating our own school of pharmacy. The founder of Kamik Recruitment is a pharmacist practicing in Ireland after relocating from Romania. After going through the relocating process in a classic way, he decided that he would change international recruitment as we know it, by integrating teaching with recruitment. He personally teaches the European pharmacists that decide to practice in Ireland everything they need to know. Kamik Recruitment has launched a campaign called Pharmacists for Ireland, where pharmacists from all over Europe are being recruited and trained in the Irish pharmacy system. Now pharmacists can be trained while they're in the process of registering with the Pharmaceutical Society of Ireland, so by the time they arrive in Ireland, they're confident and empowered to start working. Now that's a perfect fit for pharmacists and employers. Kamik Recruitment, we find the perfect fit for you.